NBA star shares story of going crazy against Sophie Cunningham amid controversial WNBA take and podcast ban. Brooklyn Nets star Michael Porter Jr. has revealed that he used to face up against WNBA talent when he was a teenager, including Indiana Fever star Sophie Cunningham. As part of a podcast interview, his revelations also included an explosive and highly controversial take that the 8th grade version of himself would dominate the current WNBA. Comparisons between male and female athletes is not a novel debate, but it is an unfair one which has dominated sports discourse for years. Now, as the WNBA close in on a game-changing CBA collective bargaining agreement in the wake of unprecedented levels of interest, the NBA athletes have chimed in. Sitting down on Tuesday's episode of The Ball in the Family podcast with Cleveland Cavaliers guard Lonzo Ball Porter Jr. and co-host Ball, sounded off on the standard of WNBA players sharing the belief that the top women's players would have no chance against male high school players. I mean this as respectfully as possible, but 9th grade Lonzo Ball in the WNBA is going crazy, Ball said of himself. In 9th grade I was over 6 feet and dunking. I'm coming through the lane. No girl in the WNBA is doing that. I'm going backdoor, throwing it up, looking like Michael Jordan out there. I'm just going to say, and I mean this respectfully, middle school down, I give it to the WNBA. Porter, who was the 14th overall pick in the 2018 NBA draft, and is now plying his trade with the Nets, went one step further and spoke of his experience of having already faced some WNBA talent growing up. I'm probably going with 8th grade because I have real experience doing this, Porter shared. I played my sisters. They played at the University of Missouri, and I was still a young kid. They had me playing on the scout team, and they had a few WNBA players on their team like Sophie Cunningham and a couple others. I was in 7th or 8th grade going crazy. So I have real-life experience. It's just a difference. I wish this would stop being a conversation because it should be common sense. I appreciate common sense. I feel sometimes that's lost a little bit.